Cast Pod Podcast.
Hey,
Hello.
Matthew.
Dude,
Well, hello,
it's
Matt.
Matthew and McKayan and Rain and
Yeah,
Noah and
yeah,
Javen
You guys
Yeah.
toppling
Shadow.
Oh.
They just keep joining.
Ah, there we go. There he is, the man of the hour himself.
I see how he wants to play.
Can you introduce yourself, new guest?
It's just David.
Yeah, I'm David.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Hi, David. Come on, Shadow. You know what this
You can
is.
try to
Don't be
beat the
dumb.
master.
Welcome to the Cast
I know.
Pod Podcast, episode 4. I'm glad to have all of you here. I'm so
Glad to be here.
absolutely happy to see you. Shadow left,
Instantly, people leave.
but that's okay.
Who else left? Noah. Oh, Noah.
And that's fine, honestly.
Still
Noah's-
texting me in the episode.
Noah had to leave legally. He's going through a lawsuit currently. He said some nasty comments in one of the episodes that I had to take down about a local kindergarten. So, it's a shame. It's a real shame.
He's been trying to distance himself from the brand ever since.
Yeah, for our sake. I mean, he's absolutely
Yeah.
still the producer, still supports everything
Well,
we say and do
I
on this
would-
podcast.
I would never say that out loud, you know.
Right.
I wouldn't want, the public to know that he's
No.
still.
I'm gonna cut all
Involved
this
in the
out. Don't
show.
worry. Like, hopefully I
Okay,
don't forget.
good.
But yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Nobody will
because
know.
if you did, then we could get in a lot of trouble. Like,
Yeah, I
legally.
can't even talk about Noah's legal disputes with the. Yeah, no, honestly, I'll get
Okay.
out. But David, you're actually a member of the local KKK chapter. Would you like to inform us about that?
Yeah, I heard you're actually in running for Grand Wizard.
Yeah, no, I don't actually know anything about that. I think that's a little bit of fake news spread by the liberal propaganda.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. There's no KKK going on around here.
So I'm sorry, David. You're gonna have to suffer through McKayan being here. I wanted him to be gone. Tried telling him, but he insisted that he be here.
Well, I as co-host.
Well, why is
be
McCann
here.
here? Can McCann leave?
I'm the co-host, so I should probably be here. You
Yeah, we
know,
don't have a
I don't
co-host.
think you will.
I
don't think you
am,
will.
So
I made a deal with David if he marathoned every episode of the Castpod podcast that he could be on an episode. So
yeah,
he did
yeah.
that. He did that.
And I know that you're absolutely not the co-host, McCann.
Well, I thought
You're
you
just
said you
here.
watched all the episodes.
I did, and I know that
And
you just
know
start
that
here.
I am the co-host.
I think what you need to do is just leave.
You're the guy who keeps saying you're the co-host of the show.
Tell me, who are besides Matt? Who's been in almost every episode?
Raynon's been in just about
Muted.
all of them.
Rainan's not been in all of them.
No,
Rainan's
not
been in
all.
a lot, but not all.
Technically, you weren't
I've been
all
in
of them
like
either.
all except one, and I don't think that one got aired.
That one couldn't get aired, though. We did air a much worse episode later on in life. So that's just the progression of the
Like,
show.
There's plenty of episodic series that people watch where characters throughout the entire show are absolutely terrible and everybody hates them.
Just
I
because you're
think
in every
boys
episode
have ever
doesn't
been.
make you a co-host. Just means you're.
Well, I
Oh,
am though.
It just means you're persistent and annoying.
I think our last
Wow.
co-host was actually
You
Cousin
really
Brian.
just don't want a job at camp, do you, David?
Oh, I do. I'm
I thought you were
planning for
applying
that.
to be some cool guy's assistant at camp.
Oh, that's right. You're the guy at
I
camp
am.
that's like, you can work for me, but you got to do me a few favors first. It's kind of
Absolutely.
yeah, disgusting.
Yeah.
Literally blackmailing minors
Absolutely
and
agree.
children into doing what you want them to do.
But
Yeah.
that you were
Yeah,
gonna
just
hire
about.
you were gonna have children hired as goons the last time I heard.
Can you explain that, David? I've never. What does that mean? What is it? You said.
Last time we met up with McCann, a few of my friends, we were all there, and McCann was talking about hiring all of them as little goons for him.
Wait,
you
and sorry,
actually,
are these friends
Oh,
also
Marsh,
minors?
They're all
You,
all of them.
Oh,
you said you wanted to
Even
volunteer
tried
at
to
camp, and
I didn't volunteer
And
camp.
there
I
was
wanted
no-
to volunteer.
yeah, and currently there you cannot be a counselor and you can't be kitchen staff this year.
Yeah.
So I said if they wanted to, they could apply to be my assistants.
Well,
you said the word
currently, I
assistants, or you
applied.
said the word goon.
I said assistant to the game director.
literally said
this
Goon
is
Squad.
Oh,
You
You
literally
can quote me.
Squad.
Quote me. I said assistant
quote-
to the game director.
I will quote you as you've asked, and I'm quoting that you said Goon Squad.
Oh, that is hearsay?
that's a really weird quote.
What?
First of all, calling a bunch of minors your
Yeah.
goons. Also, you keep now trying to shoehorn in an Office reference, as we know you're the biggest Office fan.
Yeah, that exactly. So it'd make much more sense that I said the haha funny Office reference than whatever they're saying.
Also, McKean, is that so? I'm currently watching. You have your camera on. You're wearing you're wearing your PSU hoodie and drinking a Starbucks. That's insane. Is that?
Dude.
Oh, can you lift your
Wow.
wrist up? Oh my! Is that a scrunchie on your wrist? Okay.
Oh my
Alright.
goodness, it is.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Can you
Um,
describe what I'm wearing?
Okay. We have a minor on here, Rainan. Please put those back on. Oh my gosh. That's another
I'm
lawsuit.
offended.
We're getting a lawsuit every week on the show.
That was
That's a lot of less. Currently, I'm pretty sure my parents are doing suing McCann.
Jokes aside, I found out recently that a friend of ours, father, actually was a member of the KKK.
a shatter muter himself.
Yeah.
Now, it is important to note I can't actually give away the name of this friend because that might actually
Okay.
cause some legal trouble for them.
It's McCann.
To be fair, the dad deserves it, but you know they probably don't. So whatever.
Hmm?
To have their ousted as an ex-KKK member.
Yeah.
Like the dad deserves it, obviously, because you know
Yeah.
they were a KKK member. But
Yeah, but the kid obviously wasn't.
yeah, and you know I don't want them getting harassed, so we're just gonna leave them unnamed. But speaking of Rainan,
No.
Rainan, you haven't done your gay men with Rainan corner. Can you do
Mm-hmm.
that? What's the local gayman news? Rainan Petrazak.
Sorry, we're muted. So it was
Interesting.
and
Yeah.
What game
Javen also
episode?
left. Mario and but
Mm-hmm.
I feel an energy doing this episode because I'm standing while talking, and so I'm able to move around, use my hands. Feels good. Feels good. I need a standing desk.
You need a standing desk.
Absolutely.
You need something like a quad desk.
Another Office reference.
I thought McCann would do that. I had to do something for him.
Well, let's do a segment we like to call improv prompts. I'm gonna give you guys a sort of a genre, a category. You guys are gonna make something up on the spot, on the fly, BB. All right, here it is. The next iteration of the Star Wars like mascot droid. So first it was R2D2, then it was BB. Come up with something. Go. You have 2 minutes.
he's got to be green. Green's the next color.
Yeah, green.
If I may, wasn't that
I
just
agree.
Dio?
I have no idea who that is.
That was the green droid from episode 9.
Yeah, no, I don't
That-
think that'll count because nobody knows what that is.
All right.
You mean this really the small one that drove around and had a cone for a head?
Yeah. His name was Dio.
That one?
He was green.
Well, fine.
Yeah.
We spent 30 seconds of our 2 minutes complaining, so let's change it to purple. Purple's the new color.
Purple? Yeah, purple. Okay, what about the name?
You got any contributions,
name?
McCann, besides the complaint?
No, it's all you guys. As co-host, I'm kind of keeping hands.
Well, you're
off.
not a co-host,
Your
so
hands
you're
are,
part
so
of
haven't
the.
been on.
You're
Wow,
part
you're
of the-
spending a lot of your
Directly
time
ruining this
complaining,
segment.
Rainan.
You've been ruining this segment. Your hands have been most certainly on.
I really spend a lot of your time complaining here, Rain, and I'd get to thinking.
And that's
All
time.
right,
All right, so we got a purple robot. That's awesome. That's awesome. I can't wait to see
Man,
him
that
in
was
Star Wars
disappointing.
Episode 10.
That's really disappointing.
Oh boy, I am out of topics already. David, what's your favorite episode of the Castpod podcast?
Well, it's hard to pick a favorite among so many. I remember some of the more notable ones were the one where the one about the cousin. Can't wait for to turn 18, something like that.
Yeah, that was McCann's cousin saying he couldn't wait till he turned 18, singing a song about it even.
Yeah.
And then the one with Johnny, I don't know if I want to talk about it or if I'm even allowed, but that was one.
It's an episode, so you're allowed.
It was quite
I
an
think
interesting episode.
I think that was the last one, actually. Latest one. Talking about Johnny and some drama going on. I don't know about that much about that, but
Yeah, Johnny
That's
cheating
pretty
on his
good.
girlfriend. Yeah, it was pretty awful. Pretty awful.
yeah, that
Sexual
was probably
scam.
some of the worst stuff I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Not even scum. There's levels of scum. I think he's like grade C scum.
Yeah.
Pretty terrible.
He's detestable. All cheaters are. It's huge. It's a gross thing to do. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Matt.
Yeah.
Matt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an interesting topic. Shadow and I were just talking about today. Cannibalism.
I got some stuff to say about cannibalism if you're open.
Yeah. I'm open.
Yeah.
Some
Well,
stuff.
I got a few facts. A few cannibalism facts.
Ooh.
Did you know that a good portion of animals that we eat are vegan, and animals that we don't eat mostly eat meat? So, if you want to eat a human, you would go for a vegetarian or a vegan. Preferably one of the more fatty ones for the good meat.
Is
so
that
if you ever
like
wanna-
the iron or something?
Something to do with the fattiness and the more like probably the iron levels too. The fatty acids, the good prime areas of a human to sort of lob off are the thighs and the belly, the breasts, the biceps, fatty areas,
All right, and right there,
And
we're
vegan.
We're gonna have to cut it off. We're cutting to our sponsors. So we're just gonna take a couple minutes. It's weird. I have to like intersplice it in a specific way just because of how Premiere works. So we're just gonna have to sit here. Like 2 minutes of this is gonna be cut out, so don't worry. David, I like what you're doing. You're doing a good job. Bring more energy. So, McCann, if you could leave, that'd be awesome. It'd be such a great way to like return to the show. Shadow, keep doing what you're doing. Love your comments. Absolutely. So good. And we're back. Thank you to our sponsors.
Who's sponsoring us today?
I don't
I
actually
didn't hear we were getting.
I won't know till I edit this. Yeah. But I'm
Oh.
hoping it's your chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that later.
All right.
Cool. Here's some alternative titles I had to the Johnny episode. What did I end up actually naming it? 1 second. I named it Men Against Cheating.
What's up, Leo?
It doesn't look like you're doing too good.
Oh, I'm doing fine, bro.
Odd that I can't
Yeah?
spoke up right then. Interesting. Alternative names were Three Big Fans, McKay and Baby,
Man, Bali
question
is doing
mark,
fine.
exclamation point,
I forgot how broken Brand is.
Jumping the Shark, and of course Mommy Milkers. But went with Men Against Cheating. So
Hey, Shadow, while we're on the topic of Leo's sister, what are your
No,
thoughts
all
on
right,
Leo's
so
sister?
we're actually cutting away again. We're done with that topic. We're done with that
Well,
topic.
I mean, if he doesn't want us to talk about it, I guess.
No, we
All
won't.
right.
We won't. Yeah.
We don't want to make anybody here on the Castbot podcast uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I
was
thought-
legitimately
I
just
thought we
asking
were here
him.
for like a good podcast. I thought we were here for content.
No, I just legitimately was asking my good friend if he wanted me to cut away a segment. And
Yeah.
he's
Yeah,
okay
he
with
didn't
it.
respond.
Yeah,
He
and
didn't
he didn't
respond.
respond,
He
so
didn't.
it's okay. But we're not going to harass the boy. We're not going to harass him. He has his right. I mean, if you
Absolutely.
guys made fun of my sisters, I'd be upset.
Which
No, absolutely. McCann's already been making fun
yeah.
of my sister all this podcast.
No,
Since
I
she's
was
in the
going to
KKK,
immediately
so,
right now.
Yeah. No. It doesn't
One of your
bother me.
sisters probably is. Actually, no, probably both of them are. All three of them.
Yeah. Oh, my dad's not happy that you're making fun of my sister, McCann.
Unfortunate. I'm sorry. I do respect your father.
Ooh, you actually can't say that about him. Cool. All right. Man, I kind of want to cut away here. So
Cool.
we haven't done a musical number though in a while.
Hmm?
David,
Yeah.
sing us out.
No. No, I'm good. I'm good. Well, I'm sorry, what?
McCann, can you give me 3 yeahs?
Yeah. Like that?
Sure, but 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I just have to. Okay, that's awesome. Can't even do a simple task. I like it. Cool. That is the Castpod podcast episode. I don't know 4. If I have another episode between these two. I think maybe. Who knows. I hate the show. It's just getting so. It's become a chore to me. I don't enjoy it. Maybe that's just.
Well, at
life,
least
I don't know.
at least
going
you
out
got
of
me,
nowhere.
you know. At least you got me right.
sounds pretty rough.
Right, Matt?
All right.
Well, that's a big shutdown.
Thanks for joining us. Our special guest David, special guest Leo, our cute guest Shadow, and then we got Rainen. McCann's here. So thanks for joining us. It's been great.
Yeah. Or should I say, yeah.
No.
No, yeah, you shouldn't.
You should.
See you next time.
But there was no next time. Rainen was wrong, almost ironically signaling the end of the Castpod podcast, never to return. For the sake of all of humanity, the Castpod podcast ended and was never seen from or heard from again. And slowly but surely, people began to forget about the legendary podcast, the Castpod podcast.
Castpod Podcast.